Welcome back to Chart Busters. I'm Qasim Malik, and you can hear us all across Pakistan. And we've got a special treat for you coming up. We're releasing a brand new song right here for the first time. You're going to hear it on radio, so keep it locked on. We've got the song that we're releasing is Jalwa by the band N1. And we've got band member Naimul Abd with us live, and let's take a chat with him. Assalamu alaikum, Naim.
Walaikum salam, Qasim. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Great.
All right, so where are we talking to you right now? Which city are you in?
I'm in Lahore right now.
Okay, and you're based out of Lahore?
Yeah, we are based out of Lahore.
So N1 is a new band. Introduce us to yourself.
N1 has been around for 3-4 months. We released our first song in collab very early on this year, start of January. It did very well on charts and radio and all the stuff.
And you had a music video for it as well?
Yeah, so we're working on 2 albums. One is on revolution and one is on commercial music. So Jalwa is our song from our second album right now. So we are simultaneously working on 2 albums right now.
All right, how is that? Explain that to us. How are you working simultaneously on 2 albums?
So that's how we approach music, because I thought that I would go about with a change agenda in the market and do something around change, revolution, awakening. And then there'll be a lot of music on the commercial side, love songs, dance numbers and all that. Jalwa happens to be our first song on the commercial side, and it's a melodious love song.
Okay.
Can you hear it?
But it's not, I heard the song, and we're going to play it for our listeners just a little while. Even though you say commercial, I don't think calling it a commercial song gives it justice, does it?
So by commercial, we mean it's the music for masses.
Right.
Because revolution is a music with a very different agenda. It has to appeal to people who have a change mindset. So when I say commercial music, it's about music that has mass following, youth and teens and everything.
All right. That's very, very interesting that you're doing that, because given the time we're in, it's hard to ignore what's going around and the sentiments of the people. So you want to give them music and you want to give them a feeling of inspiration at the same time with 2 albums.
Yep, that's unprecedented. So we thought that we'll do something different for the market.
Okay, you have my attention, so I'm pretty sure you have our listeners' attention by that. Introduce us to your band.
Okay, so N1 is basically, the name stands for Naimul Abd 1. Music is my first passion in my early days in HSN.
Okay.
I got to play at HSN College. Started there, and there was this large kind of function going around on its 100-year celebration. So I got to buy my first piano and started doing a lot of music. So that was there. So music was my first passion, but then I went into corporate life.
Okay.
As I did my business studies, went into corporate life. So right now I'm heading marketing at one of the leading companies.
Okay.
So somewhere music got pushed to the back burner.
Okay.
But the last year end was the year of change, and this year really is the year of change. So when I say revolution and change, that's an inside change as well at my end. That I have picked up my first passion and I'm doing something about it.
So
right now.
music ne aapke darwaze pe phir khatkhataaya in this stage of your life.
जोर से खटखटाया मैं कहता हूँ.
बहुत जोर से music आया था आपको. Brilliant.
True.
Brilliant. So this is a one-man show. You're the band?
Yeah, we collaborate. We collaborate where, for example, when I'm doing dance music, I collaborate with producers who are good at it. And they then bring in their expertise in producing that kind of music.
You've worked
when I'm doing something on the classical or fusion side, I try to collaborate with tabla nawaz, with flute players, and with people who are good in that genre. So I'm not limited to a genre.
Got it.
We are exploring dance, new age, house, techno, all those stuff. And, of course, standard rock and pop music as well.
Got it. So tell us a little bit about Jalwa, because we'd like to play it for our listeners.
Okay, so Jalwa is basically about the song. Of course, the video will be out in a couple of days as well online. Right now, it's running exclusive with one of the leading TV channels.
Yes,
so we'll be releasing it online on Monday or Tuesday. So the song concept is about memories. It's about somebody going back into the memory lane and remembering something about a woman. And when you get to see, when all your audience and listeners get to see the video concept is around a mystery situation where there is this young man who is looking for a woman who keeps coming in, showing her jalwa and then disappearing.
Right.
And he's just searching around for her. It's a very dreamy feel to the song. So I hope your listeners like it.
I've heard it. So you know what? You're pretty good with words. So why don't you give us the intro, and as soon as you're done with your line, we'll play the song for our listeners.
Okay, listeners, here is our first song, Jalwa, which is being exclusively aired right now on FM 91. Do send in your feedback, and I hope you follow our video as it comes down in a couple of days.
Here we go. It's a radio exclusive. N1 the band. The song is called Jalwa.
This is a Radio 1 FM 91 exclusive.
तेरी आंखों की कहानी कभी होगी ना पुरानी तेरी आंखों का है जलवा कहानी कभी होगी ना पुरानी तेरी आंखों का है जलवा 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 तेरी यादों की निशानी कभी होगी ना पुरानी तेरी यादों का है जलवा की निशानी कभी होगी ना पुरानी तेरी यादों का है जलवा 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 जलवा
So there is the radio exclusive first time N1 the band with their song Jalwa. You're listening to Chartbusters. I'm Qasim Malik live from the Islamabad studios. You can hear us live in Karachi, Gwadar, Lahore and Islamabad. And speaking of Zinda Dilane Lahore, we've got our special guest Naimul Abd with us. He runs the band N1. He is the band N1. Welcome back with us in the studios.
Hi, Qasim.
All right. Brilliant song. Good stuff. Proud moment for you to hear it for the first time on radio.
Yeah, very heady moment. I hope your listeners like it and they look up to the video that's being released in a couple of days online.
All right. So there's
the video features, it's a very dreamy kind of video. The treatment is very unique.
Okay.
It features our fashion industry's leading icon, Sara Gilani.
Yes.
And you must have heard a leading music name in terms of the dance side. This is DJ Shahrukh. So both of them are featured in this video. So it's a nice chemistry that you'll see on screen.
Very nice. You just completed the video. Big production. Where was it shot?
It was shot mostly in Lahore and some suburbs, 2-3 different locations. We went to inner city, we went to Bagh-e-Jinnah, we went to a couple of other places. So it's really very spread out, the kind of atmosphere you get into the video, and there's a lot of greens, there's a lot of rustic treatment that you'll see over there.
Very nice. Very nice. So where can we find the video? Where can we watch it coming up?
I think the two things to remember for the listeners. One is on Facebook, they can join our page by typing N1 the band. It's N followed by the numeral 1 and then the band. So when they write N1 the band, the page will open up. There are already 25,000 people who like our music.
Very nice.
And similarly, when you go onto the YouTube, you can join the channel of N1 the band by typing the word N1 the band or simply writing youtube.com/N1 the band.
Perfect. And then there's a TV broadcast of your song, your music video.
It'll be spreading out to all the channels, and we are also in discussion with a couple of people for a regional release in South Asia. So it might go out in the next week or so.
Very nice. So how about the album? The two albums are coming out together?
Yeah. By end of the year, we are we have done around 4 songs each on both albums by now. There is After Inqilab. If you come to our first album of Revolution, we have done a very fiery and hard guitars and drums piece on Faiz Ahmed Faiz's poem, which is Bol Ke Lab Azad. When your listeners get it on FM 91, I think they'll like that music as well. And there's a lot more. There's a very comical song on and a very viral song on what's the current situation with all this load shedding around. That's the Revolution side. In terms of the commercial side, as you said, it's not that commercial.
Right.
So Qasim, on the commercial side, our second release is going to be a very fast-paced dance number. It's called Ghume Ja.
Okay.
So stay hooked on for another 10-15 days. It'll be released exclusively on 91 again.
We cannot wait for that. And again, the Facebook page where you can join is N followed by the number 1, the band. Just type it in and you'll be able to find them on Facebook. And very, very cool stuff. I'm very, very impressed with how out of the box you're thinking when it comes to your 2 albums. Because, there's both sentiments. We want music and we want to feel like, a little bit inspired. So I think that's really good. I can't wait to hear your song about the load shedding. I know we're going to love that. We love that kind of comic.
Well, it's very catchy. It's very, very catchy. So I'm expecting a huge response to that as well.
These are all songs. Now, you said you have poetry from Faiz Ahmed Faiz that you've used. Do you write your own songs? Who's behind?
I write the songs. So, I think I start with an idea first.
Okay.
So from my advertising, marketing and branding side, we believe that it's at the center of everything. There is an idea. For example, the universe has an idea behind it. So everything that goes out there has an idea. So we first put the idea in the center. Then I go about creating lyrics. Sometimes it's the music that comes first. Sometimes it's the feel in terms of a drum beat that comes first.
Okay.
Sometimes it's the lyric. Sometimes it's a single word that just lurks around there, around the idea that you have created.
Right, like you just thought about load shedding and you came up with a song for that.
Yep. It was really at the time of a 4th hour of load shedding. The UPS was going away. The generator was not starting. And my friends were over and I said, oh, yeah, let's talk about Batiyan. The song is called Batiyan. Another 10 days, it'll be out.
All right, that's fantastic. I love it already. Thank you so much for being with us and sharing the song with us, with our listeners. We're going to listen to it in the next few coming days on Radio 1.
Thank you, Qasim, for your nice words. I hope your listeners like that song.
Thanks. It was a pleasure talking to you. You're welcome with us back anytime.
Thank you, Qasim.
Take care of yourself. Allah
Take care.
Hafiz.
Bye-bye.
All right, so that was Name of Love from N1 The Band, releasing his song Jalwa. The video's coming out, as you heard. You can catch it on TV, YouTube, or on you can find them on YouTube. N1 The Band. That's how you can find them on Facebook or their YouTube channel. All right. It was a pleasure having Name of Love with us on the phone. We appreciate you taking out the time. Now it's back.